The G-Wade Podcast with Deacon Dirty.
And so then you went off to college to
Berklee
College. Yeah. Wow. How was that? That's in Boston?
Yeah, that's in Boston.
Yeah. How was that experience?
It was great. Boston was cold.
Deke lived in Boston for a while.
For a little while. Yeah, it was too cold.
It's cold.
Actually, in Roxbury.
Okay.
So I know exactly where, right off Mass Ave. That's where Berklee College is.
Yep.
Right off Massachusetts Avenue, yeah.
Yeah, I've got family in Dorchester.
Okay.
Okay.
And then later on in my life, when I was performing with Lion King, we did 8 months there, and I lived in Back Bay.
Oh, so you were right there. You were right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a bad part of town to be in, though.
Not at all. But they let you know very quickly that one of these things is not like the other.
Yeah.
I like that.
Good old Beantown.
Good old Beantown. Wow.
Yeah. So Berklee was good. Berklee, I love my time at Berklee. I wish that I had stayed a little bit longer. I stayed 1 year, but Mom and Dad felt like I was having a little too much fun.
Okay.
And I said, "You're going down south, friend."
Yeah, pack it up.
Yeah.
And that's what you went to. Where'd you go after you left there?
Jacksonville University.
Jacksonville.
A small private university in Jacksonville,
Florida. the polar opposite.
When I tell you, they were like, yeah, no, I got home from Berklee and Mom said, you have an audition next week. You need to prepare X, Y, and Z. Your father will be driving you. Yeah. Like, I tell y'all, my parents did not play.
They were on it. I see.
Yeah.
Now, how did they set up a performance for you? To do what? What were you performing? This is to get in?
Yeah, to get in. So I've always had to audition to get in.
Why?
Yeah. So because it was a musical theater and dance program. Mm-hmm. And so you had to audition to get in. So I had to go down, audition, try to get some scholarship money, which I did. And but the next thing I knew, I was packed up in the car the next year to go to Jacksonville.
Going to Jacksonville. But now
Duval,
the polar opposite, but definitely much better weather, and there had to be way more fun, I'd imagine.
No, it's more fun being around. No. I will say this. Being at Berklee was more fun. That's why Mom and Dad said, you going down south. I mean, great people, another small, university, like just over 3,000 people. Mm-hmm. It was fun. It was cool, but I had already lived, I'd lived a little bit.
Gotcha.
And to get down south and
she said she's got a little taste of the good life.
You got to think, you got all those other schools surrounding Berklee too, like BU, MIT, those other schools. So, yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. Boston is known as the college town of America because of everything. You got Mass, what is it?
UMass.
It's everything. It's BC, BU. It's like every school is just right there. So you are partying every week.
Wow.
And in Jacksonville, you have like University of Florida, Jacksonville.
And yeah. I don't know. I just thought my mind went to fun in the sun, I guess.
Yes. I mean, don't get me wrong. I had a great time in Jacksonville. It will always have a special place in my heart because of, what eventually happened with pageants and stuff like that. But it
how did you get involved in that?
Scholarship money. Listen,
with the pageants?
Right? Here we go. Back to education. So when I was a teenager, the Shriners off of U Street, just across the street from the Reed Center, they had a pageant. And they had a national pageant. It was the Miss Shrine pageant. And all the Shriners from all across the country come together every year for the big Masons convention. And somebody told me, hey, they've got scholarship money. So if you said scholarship money in our house, my mom and dad were like, go sing.
She'll be there.
Yeah. So I was like, all right. So I'm like, okay, fine. I've been in pageants for a little while.
Okay.
I love doing pageants. I've always kind of been a little, you know, I like dressing up. I like makeup. I like all that. My mom, the complete opposite. She's like, I don't know anything about this, but if this is what you want to do, we'll do it. And so we just kind of used the knowledge that we had, and I went and competed in Miss Shrine, won Miss Shrine, then like got into the Miss America system and started competing in Florida and Maryland. I started in Maryland. In Florida as well, and won Miss Jacksonville. And you know, Jacksonville is predominantly Black. And they had never had a Black woman represent the city until I came along. It was the 45th year of the pageant, and won Miss Jacksonville.
So there was like a ticker tape parade and everything, I'm sure, at that moment.
Oh man, I got keys to the city. I got keys to a couple of cities.
A couple of cities,
and just, it was great. I mean, my year in Jacksonville was hands down just good times. You know, it was stressful though. It was like my senior year of college. There was a lot going on, but good times in Jacksonville. It will always have a special place in my heart.